The key to handling difficult people lies not in changing them, but in mastering yourself. Most people go through life reacting to situations without realizing that their reactions are entirely within their control. If someone behaves in a way that irritates you, your frustration doesn't stem from them. It stems from your response to them. They may trigger certain feelings within you, but the emotions themselves are yours to manage. Instead of focusing on how to change or control others, turn your attention inward. True peace is an internal choice, not something dependent on external circumstances. The mind often creates conditions for peace, telling itself, "I'll be at peace when I have financial security," or "I'll be at peace when this person stops bothering me," or "I'll be at peace when I reach a specific goal." But the moment one condition is met, another arises. The person who longed for financial security may still find something else to worry about, and the person who wanted others to change may realize that letting go of expectations is the real path to peace. When you stop trying to control the uncontrollable and focus on your own responses, you begin to transform. Growth happens not by changing the world around you, but by changing how you engage with it. Every challenge becomes an opportunity to practice patience, wisdom, and self-awareness. Reacting impulsively keeps you trapped in repetitive patterns, but choosing to respond with awareness sets you free. Letting go of expectations doesn't mean giving up on aspirations. It means releasing the need for external validation to dictate your inner state. When you no longer tie your peace to specific outcomes, you gain a deeper sense of stability. You stop chasing fleeting victories and start cultivating resilience within yourself. This shift allows you to navigate life's challenges with composure and clarity, regardless of external circumstances. Mastering your reactions requires discipline, but it also brings immense rewards. Silence in the face of disrespect isn't weakness, it's strength. Letting time reveal the truth instead of rushing to defend yourself protects your energy and preserves your peace. Those who understand this principle don't waste time proving themselves to others. Instead, they let their actions, patience, and silence speak for them. Over time, this approach commands respect effortlessly. Ultimately, growth isn't about endless battles or seeking validation from those who don't see your worth. It's about remaining steady despite what life throws your way. The greatest victories aren't won through words or reactions, but through self-mastery. When you master your mind, emotions, and reactions, you become untouchable by external chaos. This is the true meaning of freedom, living with unwavering composure and purpose. Growth through awareness and detachment. The journey of growth begins with awareness, an understanding that your reactions are not dictated by external circumstances, but by how you choose to respond. When someone behaves in a way that irritates or frustrates you, the source of that frustration lies not in their actions but in your response to them. They may trigger certain feelings within you, but it is ultimately your responsibility to manage those emotions. Instead of focusing on changing others, turn your attention inward. True peace comes not from controlling the world around you, but from mastering yourself. Detachment plays a crucial role in this process. It does not mean becoming indifferent or uncaring. Rather, it means engaging fully in life while remaining unshaken by its unpredictability. When you cultivate detachment, you step back, observe situations with clarity, and respond wisely rather than react impulsively. You no longer feel the need to prove yourself, argue endlessly, or seek validation from those who may never offer it. Instead, you act with intention, free from emotional turbulence. Many people suffer not because of what is happening, but because things are not happening the way they expected. They cling to rigid ideas about how life should unfold, and when reality doesn't align with these expectations, frustration and disappointment arise. Detachment allows you to engage deeply with life while remaining open to its unpredictability. It frees you from unnecessary suffering by helping you accept what is, rather than constantly resisting what is not. In everyday life, detachment can be practiced by letting go of anger, resentment, or the need to control outcomes. These emotions only harm you, not the person they are directed toward. Becoming aware of this pattern is the first step in breaking free from it. Awareness also enables you to create a space within yourself where your peace is not dictated by the actions of others. Just as the ocean remains vast and still beneath its surface regardless of the storms above, you too can cultivate an inner stillness that remains untouched by external chaos. This inner stability becomes your foundation, allowing you to navigate life's challenges with composure and grace. The power of silence and time silence is often misunderstood as weakness, but in reality, it is one of the most powerful tools for transformation. When faced with negativity or disrespect, choosing silence instead of reacting impulsively demonstrates immense self-control. By remaining silent, you step out of the game that others expect you to play. You operate on a higher level, one where peace and wisdom are valued more than fleeting victories in meaningless battles. A person who has mastered silence has truly mastered themselves. Letting time be your response is another profound practice. What feels urgent in the moment often loses its significance with time. An insult that seems unbearable today may appear trivial weeks later, and frustrations that consume you now may fade into insignificance months down the line. Time puts everything into perspective, allowing emotions to settle, egos to dissolve, and clarity to emerge. When you allow time to reveal the truth, you conserve your energy for what truly matters. You stop forcing outcomes and instead let situations unfold naturally. Those who understand this principle do not rush to defend themselves or prove their worth. They trust that time will speak for them, revealing truths without the need for words. Negativity thrives on attention, and the less energy you give it, the weaker it becomes. By refusing to engage, you take away the power of negativity to disrupt your peace. Transformative growth. Through challenges, growth often arises from moments of discomfort. When someone disrespects you or challenges your peace, the easiest response is to retaliate. But reacting impulsively keeps you trapped in repetitive patterns, preventing true transformation. Real growth begins when you recognize that you don't have to act on every emotion that arises. You can acknowledge your feelings without being controlled by them. This shift in perspective empowers you to choose your responses consciously, reclaiming control over your life. Every situation presents a choice, to react impulsively or to respond with awareness. Reacting out of impulse gives away your power, allowing circumstances and people to dictate your state of mind. On the other hand, responding with awareness restores your control. It means deciding that nothing outside of you has the power to disturb your inner peace. This decision transforms how you engage with the world. You no longer waste energy on unnecessary battles or seek validation from those who refuse to see your worth. Mastery over your reactions requires patience and self-compassion. It's about pausing, stepping back, and deciding whether a reaction is truly necessary. As you develop this ability, you become steady, stable, and untouchable by the chaos around you. You no longer feel the need to explain yourself to those who misunderstand you or allow small inconveniences to ruin your day. The journey to self-mastery. Self-mastery is not about suppressing emotions but understanding them. It's about allowing yourself to feel without being ruled by your emotions. When anger arises, you observe it instead of acting on it. When frustration builds, you breathe through it rather than letting it dictate your behavior. When negativity comes your way, you choose not to engage because you recognize that reacting only fuels it. This is where real transformation happens, not in trying to change the world but in changing how you respond to it. There will always be situations that test your patience, people who challenge your peace, and moments that tempt you to react. But every time you choose restraint over impulse, every time you let wisdom guide your actions instead of emotion, you take another step forward in your growth. Eventually, you reach a place where nothing external has power over you. You become the master of your mind, your emotions, and your life. This is the true meaning of freedom. Final reflections. Mastering your reactions is the key to true strength, wisdom, and growth. Silence in the face of disrespect is not weakness, it's power. Letting time be your response allows clarity to unfold, while refusing to give energy to negativity protects your inner peace. True stability does not come from controlling the external world, but from cultivating resilience within. When you no longer allow chaos to dictate your emotions, you gain the freedom to move through life with unwavering composure. Growth is not found in endless battles or proving yourself to those who don't see your worth. It's found in the ability to remain steady despite what life throws your way. The greatest victories are not won through words or reactions, but through self-mastery. And when you reach this level of control, you no longer chase respect. You command it effortlessly. In a world that often rushes to react, the person who remains silent holds the most power. By mastering yourself, you transcend the noise and drama, operating from a place of peace, wisdom, and authenticity. This is the ultimate path to fulfillment, a life lived with purpose, balance, and unwavering strength.